Hello and or welcome back to the next episode of the Create Let's Play, and what should I say except enjoy the dragon fight. Here we go! Well, that was an interesting fight, and not as planned. I did not bring enough food, which I could use as ammunition with me, so in the end we fought the dragon with the jetpack in the sky, and that's what I wanted to finish him. In the sky with the axe. I could have beaten him when he was down there, but let's be honest, killing him in the axe with the sky is kinda more cool, kinda more my thing, more stupid. I enjoyed it. I hope the fight was somehow interesting how I made it. And yeah, I probably am just going to get an elytra, maybe some shulker boxes, and unless anything really interesting happens, I will see you back again on the overworld. So, I don't know, let's hope something interesting happens, or maybe I will just have luck. So until then, in a moment. We are back. We managed to get an elytra, we managed to get some shulker shells, so everything went quite smoothly. Not a long time searching, so what's next? With this village part done, with the Ender Dragon beaten, what is the next thing that needs to be done? Well, there could be a couple of things. One thing could be marking out how the next stage of the now town is going to look like. I could finally do the docks, or what I probably want to try to do is well, I said the energy comes from a magic tower, so I probably will do good with building that tower. And I have a nice base here, which will in fact have a tower built with everything for steam power. So I kinda need a couple of blazes and a lot of copper, but we can manage that. So I just go and make a plan, gather materials, sort my inventory, all of this stuff, and probably see you the moment there is an idea. And we are back with some ideas. Oops, that was close. At least I made some things. Wait, just let me use the cheaty camp. I marked where the city wall will go in the future. I marked where the factory is gonna be. Also marked the small storage for the factory with a second harbor, kind of, and with a second working station like here, where also I will put in a crane and stuff like this. A main building, like, I don't know, for a mayor or whatever I think about in the future. The walls again, and of course where we will build the big magic tower for all the power that this factory and everything else will need. At least that's the plan for now that I made. I do not intend on making the building today, but I do intend of taking you through the planning, similar like I did with the workshop area, with the workshop building, where I planned everything with dirt. I want to do something similar here, but this time, instead of showing you what ideas I have afterwards, I'm gonna take you with me on the planning. Maybe if somebody has any idea how to do something better or smarter, I can change plans in between episodes and have it a little bit better. But yeah, got some dirt for this. So this is gonna be a huge tower, and I think in the end it's going to be like a little bit of a crooked magic tower, where it becomes really thin and then becomes wider to the top. But yeah, let's just start by planning a little bit more, making a cross where the middle is. Maybe I should have used a little bit more stone for this idea, but it will work out. So the thing is, like I said, in this part, it's all about the energy generating, and I want to make it steam powered. So that's the plan for this area. So we need the tanks and the blazes, nothing to blow the place up. But yeah, with it getting a little bit closer together, I'm thinking about maybe here, making of course the biggest versions that exist. Let me just, I definitely do not have enough blocks to block this out. Okay, fine. That just means I need more stuff. I will be back in a second. So, like I said, we're back in a second. And yeah, I was about to say I want to make big tanks. The biggest that I actually can make and create. Or at least that is the plan. And I want to make, I think 4 is a good number. 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe, if I'm not completely mistaken, it can be 9 high. On the other hand, if I'm wrong or not, I will see. I will just make them the highest they are possible to be. But yeah, so got 2. Yeah, that's the plan. Making 4. I'm not sure 4 are enough. But then again, I do believe that 4 of the steam engines will power a lot. I mean, I have built a couple of factories already in Create over the time, and if I want to have everything be kinda fast but still be efficient, I believe this is more than enough. Or you know what? I got this huge layout for a tower. Nah, let's go bigger. Go big or go home. And we are planning to go big. I mean, that actually will probably do a lot. So then the question for next time is, depending on how much time I have, how fast I get things done, that I either collect everything for the next episode, or we are collecting everything together in the next episode. Not sure which one it will be. Then again, it does not really matter. That's a thing for the future. All I know now is we have the first plan inside. So with all of the tanks that actually can look pretty cool. But we need water. A lot, actually. I mean, we have some here. Do I want to have it inside or outside? So we make a tank there and inside. I decide the water's inside of the terrain, so it's not really visible. Then we have, how do I do this the best way? Thinking. Water from behind. Should actually be possible. Yeah, it will work out somehow. Of course, I select blocks where I already have placed something. Okay, so those will be the water pump function to fill the tanks with water. Those will be the blazes, those will be the tanks. Question is what to feed, what to give as fuel. Now we can use a fun way and just have a ton of chickens, but no, that will not be great for the ears. I could do the smartest way and already get a train or a pump from, I don't know, the Nether probably, or make an infinite pool myself, but then the Nether would be smarter. So yeah, that is not really an option I want to go for. Okay, I can move. those already. I don't think I need those lines anymore. But I want to keep the middle one. Now in the entry I actually want to have things like how much do we produce, how much do we have on energy, how much is used, so just some how are they called again? I could look things up front, or while I walk you through everything, I just have to do it on the spot. Displays, yeah, display boards. So I kind of want to have the entry be more like here. You come in, you see this much energy is created, this much is used. Maybe even have it to be like how much is used where. Would actually be interesting how much lava do we have, because I believe lava could be kinda cool. So I would need lava tanks. I just would make them in here, I believe. No, not here. Around here, but not this. Got some lava in. Got 2 lava tanks. It's probably a good idea. Too far. So close. Without even looking complete. But yeah. So we got 2 lava tanks here. What was that? Hey man, he just destroyed my planning. Not cool. Always those creepers, man. Didn't break anything else, at least. Just trying to figure out what to do and where to do, and then a creeper just like blows up. Not cool. So we got 2 lava tanks, and this time I don't know how big I make them. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, just go for maximum size again. So, of course, everything will be in one level, but just where to put what is the plan for now. We then, of course, need to pump it and put it out. Because, well, we somehow need it to be in buckets. Get it out, transport those somewhere to here. That is pretty much easy, and back. But that's more like cabling. I don't plan to have this out because I'm not sure how to do it in the end. I do want to use mechanical arms to feed the blazes, and I do think one could actually be enough. That's the middle. I have to test this out if one is enough for this whole area, because if it would be enough, that would be great. That would mean that one of the arms can give all of those blazes the lava they need, and I hope if I get those tanks full enough, that's a possibility. Do I have any other block? Thank you. Because I'm currently thinking of either having the lava production visible, which I do not really like the idea of, or making it a little bit underground, so you got some windows around here. Maybe even a little bit more like an L, or right here in the middle, which I could be cool. You see those things, look down around here with glass. Of course, using netherrack is not the perfect visualization for glass, not grass, but I think it actually could be cool having this here, and then you can just see all the lava down there. Of course, that would mean pumps, but then again, that wouldn't be too big of a deal. Getting the lava pump upside. Yeah, actually, I do love the idea of having this tower be a little bit darker, and then you just look down to all the lava, not knowing that it just is dripstones to farm it. Maybe this, if I can have some more here. No, that's not the, that's the middle of this side. So let's go. Can I do 4? Yes, 4x4. Some more windows here, so it looks really, so it kind of has a little bit of an evil vibe feeling to it, even though it's not supposed to be evil. Oh, I should have looked at this. Okay, 2 blocks. Did I do it right? Or ow, I'm trying to plan a special magic tower. Would you please consider not attacking me? Thank you, people. Okay. Yeah, right direction. So this actually is a plan. Let's just have an overview from above. How filled does it look? It actually doesn't look out too full. That means a lot of things together. A lot of hole to dig. But then again, that's not a huge problem, and I mean, I got some lava there, so for next time I will probably just start by digging a huge hole, and like I said, either already gathered all the materials that I need, or gathering all the materials that I need. The building part of it will definitely be another episode and not this one. The one where I built the interior more precisely. But yeah, I think this is a plan, which definitely is not the best one I had. But that may be because it's just a plan for now, so until next time, there will be a lot of things done or prepared, even if it's just a huge hole I have to dig now because of my idea. Even this would be a lot to do, but probably could be a pretty interesting time lapse to see in the end. So maybe I'm going for this. Getting all the copper and stuff. Nothing too difficult. Just a lot of things to prepare. I expected the fight for the Ender Dragon to be longer, but now this episode is more of a big planning phase and working along. So yeah, that's it for this episode, I would say. We have beaten the dragon. We have got some stuff from the end. We got an elytra, which is helpful, more than I would have thought. And we have a plan. Maybe I get a side project to get 1 or 2 villagers. I definitely need mending for all of my tools. But again, this is a side project, so let's first focus on getting the interior, the functioning interior of the magic power tower done. Magic power. Not wrong. Okay, but yeah, with that being said, thanks you for watching, and until next time, see ya.